My name is Miguel Ayala, born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, to Mexican parents. I currently live in Washington, D.C., where I'm the press secretary at the U.S. Small Business Administration, where thereby I'm a presidential appointee to the Obama administration. And I am a gay Latino. Somewhere around 11, 12 years old, I started to really kind of have crushes on friends, or, look at men on TV in a different way than I think my friends were. So by the time I was 13 and finishing my first year of high school, I came out to friends. I kind of was thrown out of the closet after I kind of talked about this with one or two friends, but the point is, at 13, I was out. I was done with my freshman year of high school, and at that point, everybody knew. So had I been closeted through high school, I wouldn't have been able to do the things that I did that have impacted the community. And so one of those things was starting the first LGBT student organization at a Chicago high school. So I went to Whitney Young High School in Chicago, and we started the Pride organization there. And that was the first time a high school in Chicago had one. So that garnered a lot of attention. It wasn't easy. I had to work with folks to make that a reality. And when we finally did it, I wasn't done. I went on to start a organization, a network for those groups to talk to each other across the country. So we started Student Pride USA. I think role models are needed every day, and you never stop needing them. As a little kid, you look up to those kids a little bit older than you, and so that's your first kind of really sense of a role model. And so even when you're a 50-year-old person in your career, you're going to look for a role model who has had even greater success past that. Or you're going to look at your younger peers and see what they're doing different so that you can excel. So everybody will always need a role model. I'm proud to be able to be out there, be able to talk to young people who are new to DC or new to working in Washington, or frequently I participated in the Congressional Hispanic Caucus internship program when I was in college, and I frequently get invited back to speak to the new interns, and I just spoke to the latest summer batch of interns last week, and it was exciting for me because every year I feel there's more queer Latinos, there's more out people in those groups. And I just see it more and more in every facet of society. I see more Latinos who are coming out, who are LGBT, and I see more young people, more young leaders who happen to be LGBT. I think I would have told myself to really focus. At 18, I had already been involved with the Student Pride organization. I was new to college. I joined a fraternity. I was part of the Pride organization at my college. They actually came and found me at orientation and said, "Hey, we heard you're coming to DePaul. We want you to be part of our board." I'm like, "Board? I'm not even registered in classes yet." So, but I'd say focus on what's important, focus on what you want to do. Focusing on your career and your education is an important part. I really was lucky that I was able to maintain and able to keep moving forward. But had I had a chance to do it again, I would focus on my studies a little more so that now I could be even further along than I am. Coalitions are the key. You see that a lot with, for example, the National Hispanic Leadership Agenda brings together a broad array of different Latino groups to help promote a Latino agenda that crosses education lines, business lines, immigration lines, bringing all those things together so that there's one voice. And I think that we've seen that in many instances, and I think that's usually probably the best solution to do that. And so I don't ever think that we'll just have one solution or one organization that speaks for everybody, because we don't know what the future holds. We don't know what's going to change. We don't know what laws we will have to fight for or fight against. And so that's where those coalitions and those organizations come to play an important role.